January 1st. You're fired up. This year will be different. You write down resolutions. Join the gym, start that diet, launch that side project, learn that language, you mean it, really mean it. 2 weeks later, gym membership unused, diet abandoned after stressful day. Side project still just idea in notes app. Language app has 3-day streak. By February, you've forgotten what you even promised yourself. Sound familiar? You're in good company. 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. 80%. That's not willpower problem, that's strategy problem. Millions of people set resolutions with genuine intention. Real excitement, true belief this time will be different. Then life happens, stress hits. Motivation fades, old patterns return. Resolution becomes distant memory. Meanwhile, 20% actually succeed. They set resolutions that stick, build habits that last, end year genuinely transformed. What do they know that you don't? Not superhuman discipline, not perfect genetics, not more time or better circumstances. They understand something fundamental. Resolutions fail not because goals are wrong, because approach is wrong. Traditional resolution approach is broken. Set big, ambitious goal January 1st. Rely on motivation to carry you. Hope willpower holds out. When it doesn't, feel guilty. Promise to try harder. Repeat same cycle next year. This approach has maybe 10% success rate, 90% failure rate. Definition of insanity is doing same thing expecting different results. Yet every January, millions repeat this exact pattern. Why do resolutions fail so predictably? 5 core reasons. First, too ambitious too fast. Going from couch to gym 6 days weekly is set up for failure. From eating whatever to strict diet overnight, unsustainable. Brain and body resist dramatic sudden change. Second, relying on motivation. Motivation is fickle emotion. Strong January 1st. Weak January 15th. Gone by February. Building life change on emotion is building on sand. Third, no clear system. Lose weight isn't system, it's outcome. No roadmap for how to achieve it. No daily behaviors defined. No tracking established, just vague hope. Fourth, all or nothing thinking. One missed workout means complete failure. Diet broken once means week ruined. One setback becomes permission to quit entirely. This binary thinking kills resolutions. Fifth, no accountability or measurement. Resolution lives in your head. No one knows about it. No tracking to show progress or lack thereof. No adjustment based on data. Flying blind hoping for success. This approach fails, predictably, repeatedly. Here's what research shows. Dr. B.J. Fogg at Stanford studied behavior change for decades. His finding: big ambitious resolutions fail because they require too much motivation. What works? Tiny habits. So small you can't fail, built on existing routines, requiring minimal motivation. These stick. These last. These compound into massive change. James Clear documented habit science thoroughly. His research shows habits stick through proper cue design, making behaviors attractive, reducing friction, and creating immediate rewards. Not through grinding willpower. Through strategic system design. Willpower depletes. Systems sustain. Psychology research on goal setting reveals that specific implementation intentions dramatically increase success rates. I will exercise has low success rate. I will run for 20 minutes at 6 a.m. in my neighborhood on Monday, Wednesday, Friday has high success rate. Specificity matters enormously. This isn't motivational content. This is practical framework for resolutions that actually last, based on behavioral science, proven through research, tested by thousands who succeeded where millions failed. You're about to learn exactly why resolutions fail and how to make them stick. 5 core systems create lasting resolutions. Realistic goal setting that matches your actual capacity and life context. Tiny habit architecture that builds change incrementally instead of demanding instant transformation. Environmental engineering that makes success easy and failure hard. Progress tracking that reveals what works and enables adjustment. Resilience protocols that handle inevitable setbacks without complete derailment. Here's what you'll learn. First, how to set resolutions that actually work. Right size, right structure, right time frame. Second, how to build tiny habits that compound into big results without requiring heroic willpower. Third, how to engineer environments so success becomes default path. Fourth, how to track progress and adjust intelligently. Fifth, how to handle setbacks and obstacles without quitting. By the end, you won't just understand why your past resolutions failed. You'll have complete framework for creating ones that succeed. Not theory, actionable systems, specific techniques you implement this week. This creates resolutions that last past February, past June, through entire year, into permanent lifestyle change. Critical question. Are you listening to feel temporarily motivated, then repeat same failing pattern? Or are you listening to learn different approach? One produces February failure. Other produces lasting change. Choose consciously. Your choice determines outcome. Resolutions can work, but not traditional approach. Not big, ambitious goals relying on willpower and hope. Through strategic systems, behavioral science, incremental sustainable change. This year can be different, not through trying harder, through approaching smarter. You have 63 minutes, 1 hour to learn why resolutions fail and how to make them last. Less time than one workout you'll skip. Less time than one evening of scrolling. But enough time to learn frameworks that could make this year genuinely transformational. Stop failing by February. Start building resolutions that last. Traditional approach is broken. You've proven that repeatedly. Every failed resolution, every February disappointment, every December regret. Time for different approach. Science-based approach. One that actually works. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Why resolutions fail, the science of what doesn't work. Understanding why resolutions fail is first step to making them succeed. Most people skip this. Jump straight to new goals without understanding why old ones failed. Same mistakes, same results. Let's break down exact science of resolution failure. Failure pattern 1. The ambition trap. January 1st, you're pumped. Set massive goals. Lose 50 pounds, work out daily. Build 6-figure business. Master new language, learn instrument, read 50 books. Renovate house. all simultaneously. This ambition feels good, exciting, motivating. It's also set up for failure. Brain resists sudden dramatic change. Neurologically, your existing neural pathways are highways, well established, easy to travel. New behaviors are dirt paths, difficult to navigate. Creating new highway requires time, repetition, gradual strengthening, demanding instant highway creation while abandoning all existing highways simultaneously. Brain rebels, returns to established patterns. This is neuroscience, not willpower failure. Psychologically, too many goals diffuse focus. Energy spreads thin. No goal gets sufficient attention. Surface-level effort on 10 things produces no deep results anywhere. Better, 1 to 3 goals, deep focused effort, real transformation in focused areas. But ambition traps seduces. More feels better, more produces less. Failure pattern 2. The motivation myth. January 1st motivation is high. Novelty, fresh start, optimism feels unstoppable. This feeling is temporary. Motivation is emotion. Emotions fluctuate by nature. Motivation will fade, guaranteed, not if. When? Usually within 2 weeks. Building life change on emotion that will definitely fade is building on sand. Research is clear. Motivation gets you started. Systems keep you going. Motivation initiates behavior. Habits sustain behavior. Relying on sustained motivation is relying on sustained emotion. Impossible. You don't feel motivated to brush teeth. You just do it. Habit. Automatic. This is how lasting change works. Through automaticity, not perpetual motivation. The motivation myth is believing you need to feel like doing something to do it. False. Completely false. You do it whether you feel like it or not. Feeling follows action more than precedes it. Want to feel motivated? Start acting. Motivation follows. Waiting to feel motivated before acting. You'll wait forever. Failure pattern 3, the missing system. I want to lose weight. Okay, how? Exercise and eat better. That's not system, that's vague direction. System is specific. Work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m. doing specific program. Track calories daily aiming for 1800. Meal prep Sundays, weigh in Saturdays. That's system. Specific behaviors, clear schedule, defined tracking. Most resolutions are outcomes without systems. Get healthy, make more money, be more productive. These are destinations without roadmaps. Your brain doesn't know what to do with them, needs concrete actions, specific behaviors, clear next steps. Without system, resolution is wish. With system, resolution is plan. Systems thinking means focusing on behaviors that create outcomes, not outcomes themselves. Can't directly control weight. Can control workouts and calories. Can't directly control income. Can control work hours and skill development. Can't directly control productivity. Can control morning routine and focus blocks. Control behaviors. Outcomes follow. Failure pattern 4, all or nothing thinking. This kills more resolutions than anything else. One missed workout, week is ruined. One unhealthy meal, diet is over. One day without side project work, might as well quit. This binary thinking is cognitive distortion. Reality isn't binary, it's spectrum. Missing one workout doesn't erase previous 10. One unhealthy meal doesn't negate week of healthy eating. Progress isn't linear perfection. It's overall trajectory. 2 steps forward, 1 step back still equals forward movement. All or nothing thinking demands perfection. Imperfection triggers complete abandonment. Since perfection is impossible, abandonment is inevitable. This thinking creates what researchers call what the hell effect. Diet broken at lunch. What the hell, might as well binge all day, since day is ruined anyway. Missed morning workout. What the hell, whole week is shot. This effect cascades. One small slip becomes week-long slide. Week becomes month. Month becomes permanent quit. Failure pattern 5. No tracking or measurement. Resolution exists only in your head. No external record, no progress tracking, no data showing what's working or not working. Flying blind, this prevents several critical functions. First, accountability. When only you know, easy to let slide. Second, feedback. Can't improve what you don't measure. Third, motivation. Seeing progress motivates. Can't see progress without tracking. Without measurement, you rely on feeling to assess progress. Feelings lie, frequently. Might feel like you're making no progress while data shows significant improvement. Might feel like you're doing great while data shows you're off track. Feelings are subjective, unreliable. Data is objective, reliable. Measurement transforms vague sense into concrete knowledge. Failure pattern 6. Social isolation. You keep resolution private, tell no one. No accountability partner, no community support, no external commitment, just you versus temptation. This is unnecessarily hard. Social accountability is powerful. Telling friend creates commitment. They ask about progress. You don't want to report failure. This external pressure, positive pressure, increases follow-through. Community provides more. Support during challenges. Advice from others' experience. Celebration of wins. Sense of belonging. Identity reinforcement. These aren't optional nice-to-haves. They're significant success factors. Isolated resolutions have lower success rate than socially supported ones. Significantly lower. Failure pattern 7. Ignoring environment. Your environment shapes behavior more than willpower does. Yet resolutions typically ignore environment completely. Focus only on personal determination. I'll just resist temptation. Noble, ineffective. Environment wins. Every time junk food in pantry, you'll eat it. Eventually, willpower depletes. Environment remains constant. Resolution succeeds or fails based largely on environmental support. Trying to eat healthy in house full of junk food, uphill battle. Trying to work out consistently with no gym clothes, no plan, no schedule. Fighting friction constantly. Trying to read more with TV prominent and books hidden. Environment opposes goal. Until environment supports resolution, resolution fights losing battle. Failure pattern 8. No resilience plan. Setbacks will happen, guaranteed. Illness, travel, family emergency, work crisis. Life events that disrupt routine. Traditional resolution approach has no plan for this. When disruption comes, resolution dies. Because there's no protocol for handling obstacles. No plan for getting back on track. One setback becomes permanent derailment. Successful resolution requires resilience planning, anticipated obstacles, planned responses. If I get sick, I'll do gentle movement to maintain habit even if modified. If I travel, I'll pack resistance bands and research gym at destination. If work gets crazy, I'll protect morning routine minimum. These planned responses prevent obstacles from becoming endings. Understanding these 8 failure patterns is crucial. They explain why your past resolutions failed, not lack of character, predictable strategic errors, ambition trap, motivation myth, missing system, all-or-nothing thinking, no tracking, social isolation, environmental neglect, no resilience plan. These patterns doom resolutions. Avoiding them enables success. Now let's learn what actually works. Chapter 2: Tiny Habits, the Science of Starting Small. Traditional resolutions start big, ambitious, dramatic. This feels good, doesn't work. What works? Starting tiny, counterintuitively small. Let's learn the science of tiny habits that actually stick. The tiny habits principle. Make new behavior so small you can't fail, not metaphorically small. Actually tiny. Want to start working out? Don't commit to hour daily. Commit to 1 push-up. 1, that's ridiculous. 1 push-up won't accomplish anything. Wrong. 1 push-up accomplishes the most important thing. Starting, showing up, building consistency. Dr. B.J. Fogg's research is definitive here. Behavior happens when motivation, ability, and prompt converge. B equals map. Motivation fluctuates. Can't rely on it. Prompt can be engineered. We'll cover that. Ability is key. Make behavior so easy that even low motivation can do it. How? Make it tiny. 1 push-up is always doable. Our workout requires high motivation. 1 push-up requires almost none. Starting tiny serves multiple functions. First, builds consistency. Can do 1 push-up even on hardest days. Consistency matters more than intensity initially. Doing something small daily beats doing something big occasionally. Second, proves to yourself you can do it. Each completion is vote for new identity. I'm person who works out. 1 push-up counts. Identity builds through repetitions, not intensity. Third, usually leads to more. This is key. Commitment is 1 push-up, but once you're down there, you'll often do more. Well, I'm here, might as well do 10, 20, whole workout. The hard part is starting. Once started, continuing is easier. Tiny commitment gets you started. That's the value. Fourth, protects against all-or-nothing thinking. Bad day, can still do 1 push-up. This maintains streak, maintains identity, prevents slide. With high commitment, bad day means failure. With tiny commitment, bad day is still success. This flexibility sustains long-term. How to apply tiny habits to resolutions. Take your resolution, make it absurdly small. Exercise regularly becomes 1 push-up after brushing teeth. Read more becomes 1 page before bed. Learn Spanish becomes 1 Duolingo lesson with morning coffee. Meditate daily becomes 2 minutes after waking up. Write book becomes 50 words after breakfast. These feel too small to matter, that's the point. They're small enough to actually do, consistently, which matters enormously. Grand, ambitious resolutions sound impressive, fail quickly. Tiny habits sound unimpressive, actually stick. Which would you rather, impressive failure or unimpressive success? The 2-minute rule. Related principle. New habits should take less than 2 minutes. This makes starting easy. Read before bed becomes read 1 page, which takes 1 minute. Do yoga becomes put on yoga clothes and do 1 sun salutation, which takes 2 minutes. Work on side project becomes open laptop and write project plan for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is threshold of ease. Anyone can find 2 minutes, can commit to 2 minutes even on busiest days. This removes "I don't have time" excuse. You have 2 minutes, always. This rule makes excuses invalid, creates consistency. Once you start 2-minute habit, often continue beyond 2 minutes. But commitment is just 2 minutes. Scaling tiny habits over time. Start with genuinely tiny version. 1 push-up, 1 page, 2 minutes. Build consistency for minimum 30 days, preferably 60. Once habit is established, truly automatic, can scale up. 1 push-up becomes 5, 5 becomes 10, 10 becomes full workout. 1 page becomes 1 chapter. 2 minutes meditation becomes 10, 20. But scaling comes after establishment, not during. Don't increase until tiny version is truly automatic, happening without thought, without effort, without motivation needed. Then scale gradually. 10 to 20% increase maximum, not double, not triple. Gradual scaling maintains consistency while building capacity. Dramatic scaling breaks habit. Common tiny habit mistakes, making it too big. I'll start with just 20 minutes of exercise. That's not tiny enough. I'll read just 1 chapter. Still too big. Go smaller, almost embarrassingly small, making commitment vague. I'll do a little workout. How much is little? Define precisely. 1 push-up, 2 minutes, specific number, no ambiguity. Scaling too fast, tiny habit working, great. Don't immediately jump to huge version. Gradual increase, patience. Compounding happens over months, not weeks. Let tiny habit establish deeply before scaling, not tracking tiny habit. Even tiny habits need tracking, maybe especially tiny habits. They're easy to forget. Track them. Calendar, app, whatever works, track it. The magic of consistency. Tiny habits create consistency. Consistency creates confidence. Confidence enables scaling. Scaling creates results. Results reinforce identity. Identity drives future behavior. His positive spiral all starts with being willing to start tiny. Ridiculously tiny. 1 push-up tiny. Most people's egos resist this. I'm better than 1 push-up. Maybe, but you're not doing anything currently. 1 push-up is infinitely more than 0 push-ups. 1 page is infinitely more than 0 pages. Tiny beats nothing. Every time. Ego wants impressive. Effective wants tiny. Choose effective. Real-world tiny habit examples. Want morning routine? Start with making bed, just that. 60 seconds. Make bed daily for 30 days. Then add 1 more element, 5-minute meditation. Establish that. Then add journaling. Build morning routine piece by piece. Want to eat healthier? Start with drinking water upon waking, just that. Establish it. Then add fruit with breakfast. 1 change at a time, tiny changes, stacked over time. Want to learn programming? Start with 15 minutes daily on Codecademy, just 15. Establish daily coding habit, then scale to 30 minutes, then hour, but start 15. Want to build business? Start with 1 hour Saturday morning, just that. Establish Saturday work habit. Then add Sunday. Then weekday evening. But start Saturday morning hour. The compound effect of tiny improvements compound. 1% better daily. After year, 37 times better. Not 37%, 37 times. This is mathematics of compounding. Starts small, builds exponentially, but only through consistency. Tiny daily habits create consistency. Consistency enables compounding. Compounding creates extraordinary results. James Clear's Atomic Habits framework centers on this. Atomic means tiny, fundamental, habits that are tiny and fundamental. These are atomic habits. They compound. Get 1% better daily, through tiny habit, after year transformed, not through heroic effort, through tiny daily consistency. Tiny habits work because they align with how brain actually changes, not through dramatic overnight transformation, through gradual neural pathway strengthening. Each repetition strengthens pathway slightly. Tiny daily repetition, over months, creates new highway. Behavior becomes automatic, effortless, default. This is how lasting change happens, not through grand resolutions, through tiny daily habits. Your resolution becomes resolution that lasts when you're willing to start tiny, embarrassingly tiny, then stay consistent, then scale gradually. This patient, incremental approach works. Dramatic, ambitious approach fails. Choose what works. Start tiny. Chapter 3. Environmental Engineering Making Success Inevitable. Tiny habits established. Now optimize environment. Your surroundings determine behavior more than willpower does. Design environment right, success becomes inevitable. Design it wrong, you fight losing battle. Let's engineer environment for resolution success. The environment principle. Kurt Lewin's equation. Behavior equals function of person and environment. Most people try changing person, their willpower, their motivation, their discipline. This is hard, slow, often fails. Smart approach, change environment. This is easy, fast, highly effective. Environment shapes behavior. Design good environment. Get good behavior. Simple. Consider nutritionists' advice. Use willpower to resist junk food. Requires constant mental effort. Daily battle. Environmental approach. Don't keep junk food in-house. One decision at grocery store. Then environment doesn't tempt. No willpower needed. No daily decision. No battle. Environmental design wins. Always. First environmental principle. Make good behaviors obvious. Bad behaviors invisible. Want to work out. Gym clothes out. Visible, can't miss them. Gym bag packed, by door, no barriers, want to read. Book on pillow, on coffee table, everywhere. Visible books cue reading, want to drink more water, water bottle on desk. In car, visible, available. Conversely, want to stop phone scrolling, phone in different room. Invisible, can't scroll what you can't see. Want to stop snacking. Junk food not purchased. Not in-house. Invisible, can't eat what isn't there. Visibility principle is powerful. What you see, you do. What you don't see, you don't do. Design visibility intentionally. Second environmental principle. Friction engineering. Add friction to bad behaviors. Remove friction from good behaviors. Friction is effort required, physical or mental. High friction decreases behavior. Low friction increases behavior. Design friction strategically. Want to work out consistently? Remove friction. Sleep in workout clothes. Zero friction morning, just get up and go. Gym bag packed night before. By door, grab and go, minimal friction. Want to avoid TV? Add friction. Unplug after each use. Remote in different room, not off. Unplugged, must physically plug in to watch. Friction prevents automatic behavior. Want to eat healthy? Remove friction. Vegetables pre-cut, front of fridge, ready to eat. No prep needed. Want to avoid junk food? Add friction. Don't buy it, must leave house. Drive to store, purchase. Bring home, massive friction, usually enough to prevent. Small friction changes make enormous behavior differences. Putting alarm clock across room instead of nightstand. Must get up to turn off. No snooze. Friction prevents snoozing. Putting workout clothes out instead of in drawer. Friction removed. More likely to work out. Engineer friction deliberately. Third environmental principle. Defaults matter enormously. Most people take path of least resistance. Make that path your desired behavior. Auto transfer to savings account. Default is saving. Must actively stop it to not save. Default gym time in calendar. Default is working out. Must actively cancel. Defaults shape outcomes powerfully. Organ donation rates differ dramatically between opt-in and opt-out countries. Same people, different defaults, different outcomes. Use this. Set defaults aligned with resolution. Make desired behavior default path. Make undesired behavior require active choice. Physical workspace design. If productivity is resolution, workspace matters. Clean desk. Nothing unnecessary. What's on desk gets attention. Remove distractions. Phone in drawer. Better yet, different room, not face down, gone, completely gone, good lighting, natural if possible, comfortable but not too comfortable, want alertness. Plants if possible, improve focus, air quality. Design workspace for deep work, not distraction, every element intentional, supportive. This environmental design makes productivity easier, natural, doesn't require constant willpower to resist distraction. Distraction isn't there. Kitchen and eating environment. If health is resolution, kitchen is battlefield. Design it right. Fruit bowl on counter, eye level, obvious. Vegetables pre-cut in clear containers, front of fridge, easy access. Healthy snacks visible, accessible. Unhealthy snacks not purchased, not present, can't eat what isn't there. This design makes healthy eating easy. Default. Unhealthy eating difficult, requires effort. Most people follow easy path. Make easy path the healthy path. One decision at grocery store. Don't buy junk food. Then home environment supports health automatically. Digital environment design. Massive impact. Average person checks phone nearly 100 times daily, every 10 minutes. Each check disrupts focus, destroys productivity. Design digital environment carefully. Delete social media apps. Use websites on desktop only. Massive friction. Reduces usage dramatically. Lie. Organize remaining apps intentionally. Folder called mindless. hidden, second screen, friction, folder called tools, front screen, easy access. This structure creates intentional friction or ease, notifications off, everything except calls and texts, everything, email, social media, news all off. These interrupt constantly, destroy deep work. Remove them, check on your schedule, not theirs. Social environment design. Jim Rohn said your average of 5 people you spend most time with. Research confirms. Social environment shapes everything. Your habits, goals, income, health, behaviors, everything. Design social environment deliberately. Spend time with people who embody desired behaviors, who support growth, who challenge positively. Distance from people who undermine, who enable bad habits, who keep you comfortable in dysfunction. This isn't mean, it's strategic. Social environment is powerful. Design it intentionally. Also join communities aligned with resolution. Want to get fit? Join running club, CrossFit gym, fitness community, social accountability, social identity, social support. All powerful. Reset routines maintain environment. Environments degrade. Naturally, entropy. Combat this with reset routines. Sunday evening reset, clean house, meal prep, review week, plan next. This reset creates fresh start. Clean, supportive environment, ready for week. Without reset, chaos accumulates. Environment deteriorates. Sunday reset prevents this. Friday evening can reset weekend. Same principle. These routines maintain supportive environment, prevent backslide, establish them, protect them. Non-negotiable. Environment maintenance is resolution maintenance. Commitment devices. These create environmental constraints, external pressure. Give friend $100. They return it only if you hit goal. Money at stake. Or app like StickK, money goes to charity you hate if you fail. These devices work. Create consequences beyond internal motivation. Use strategically. Visual cues throughout environment. Resolution written on bathroom mirror. Progress tracking on wall. Vision board visible. These cues keep resolution top of mind, direct attention, shape behavior. Without them, resolution gets buried. Daily life takes over. With them, resolution stays active. Present. Use visual cues liberally. Small environmental changes create large behavioral changes. Moving fruit to counter from drawer. Deleting one app. Putting alarm across room. Sleeping in workout clothes. These tiny environmental tweaks compound. Multiple small environmental wins create massive behavioral shift. Don't underestimate small changes. They accumulate powerfully. Environment beats willpower. Every single time. Stop relying on willpower. Start designing environment. This shift is game changer. Make good behaviors easy, bad behaviors hard. Let environment do heavy lifting, not your willpower. This is how resolutions last, through environmental support, not heroic daily effort. Chapter 4. Progress Tracking, Measuring What Matters. Environment supports resolution. Now measure progress. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed improves. Let's build tracking systems that keep resolution alive. Why tracking matters. 3 functions. First, accountability. When you track publicly, even just to yourself on calendar, you're accountable, creates consistency. Second, feedback shows what's working, what isn't, enables intelligent adjustment. Third, motivation, seeing progress motivates, even small progress. Visible improvement creates momentum. Want to maintain resolution? Track it. Most people avoid tracking. Why? Afraid of truth. Afraid data will show they're failing, so they avoid it. Stay ignorant. Keep doing what doesn't work. This is backwards. Data reveals truth. Truth enables improvement. Avoiding data guarantees failure. Embrace data. Use it. Tracking Principle 1. Make it effortless. If tracking is complex, you won't do it. Simple tracking succeeds. Complex tracking fails. Wall calendar. Big X for each day completed. Simple, visual, effective, done, or basic app. Nothing fancy, just yes, no daily check. Streaks, productive, habitica. Simple options. Choose one. Use consistently. For outcome metrics, simple spreadsheet. Date. Metric, done, weight, bank balance, whatever you're tracking, log weekly, review monthly. Simple system you'll actually use beats sophisticated system you abandon. Always simplicity wins. Tracking Principle 2. Daily for behaviors, weekly for outcomes. Behaviors track daily. Did you work out? Yes or no, did you track calories? Yes or no, daily accountability. Immediate feedback, outcomes measure weekly. Weight, savings, progress metrics. Weekly provides data without obsession. Daily outcome tracking creates unhealthy fixation. Anxiety, obsession with number instead of process. Weekly strikes balance. Sufficient data, not excessive focus. Daily behaviors, weekly outcomes. This rhythm works. Tracking Principle 3. Track both quantity and quality. Numbers tell part of story, experience tells another. Worked out 5 times this week. Feeling strong, energized, sleeping better, mood improved. Quantitative and qualitative. Together they provide complete picture. Don't just track numbers, track how you feel. Energy, mood, confidence, experience matters. Journal briefly. Weekly minimum. This week, 5 workouts, 1,800 calories average, weight 178. Feeling energized, focused, proud. Challenges, tired Wednesday, skipped workout. Learning, need earlier bedtime to maintain morning workouts. This qualitative tracking provides context. Understanding, informs better decisions. Tracking Principle 4. Visual tracking is powerful. Something about seeing streak on calendar, chain of excess. Don't break the chain. This visual representation is motivating. More than digital number, physical calendar on wall, big marker, X for each completion. Satisfying, immediate reward, visual progress you see daily. Or habit tracking printable. Many available free online. Grid with days, check off each completion. Visual, tactile, effective. Digital tracking works too. But physical often works better, especially for habits. Try both, see what resonates. Whatever you'll actually use consistently. Tracking Principle 5. Review rhythms reveal patterns. Different time scales show different insights. Daily micro-review, did I do behavior, how do I feel, 2 minutes. Morning and evening keeps resolution top of mind. Weekly review. Sunday evening, 30 minutes, look at week data. What patterns emerge? What worked? What didn't? Plan next week. Monthly review last Sunday. 1 hour deeper dive, habit sticking, goal progressing, what needs adjustment, celebrate wins, big and small, course correct where needed. These nested reviews create continuous improvement, learning cycles, optimization. Tracking principle 6. Celebrate small wins frequently. Every workout is win. Every healthy meal, every dollar saved, every day of consistency. Celebrate these. Don't wait for big milestone. Waiting means months without celebration. Motivation drops. Celebrate small wins, weekly minimum. This maintains emotional connection to resolution, reinforces identity, creates positive associations. How to celebrate doesn't need to be big. Check box. Star on calendar. Share with accountability partner. Fist pump. Whatever feels like acknowledgement, recognition. Small frequent celebration beats rare big celebration for maintaining motivation. Tracking principle 7. Use data for decisions, not judgment. Data is feedback, not verdict on worth. I worked out twice instead of 4 times planned. That's information. Useful information, not failure, not character indictment, information. What prevented other 2? How can I adjust? Data enables problem solving, curious investigation, not shame spiral. This mindset is critical. Data is tool for improvement, not weapon against yourself. Approach data with curiosity. Ausity, interesting. I only saved $50 instead of $200. What happened? Unexpected expense. Forgot to transfer. How can I prevent next week? Problem solving, not self-punishment. Tracking principle 8. The 80% rule. Hitting target 80% of time equals success. Not 100%, 80%. This allows real life, imperfection, sick days, travel, stress below 80%. Investigate and adjust. Above 80%, you're crushing it. This standard is sustainable, humane. 100% creates pressure, inevitable failure, then guilt, then quitting. 80% maintains consistency without perfectionism. Tracking principle 9. Adjust based on patterns, not outliers. One bad day doesn't mean strategy failed. One great day doesn't mean everything's perfect. Look at trends. Week-over-week patterns. Workout frequency trending up over month. Working. Trending down despite effort. Time to adjust. Patterns reveal truth. Single data points are noise. Focus on patterns. Tracking principle 10. Share progress with accountability partner. Private tracking is good. Public sharing is better. Find accountability partner. Friend with similar resolution, or hire coach, or join group. Share progress weekly. This external accountability is powerful. You don't want to report failure, creates positive pressure. Also provides support, encouragement, advice, celebration of wins. Community aspect of tracking. Apps like Strava make workouts social. You see others' workouts. They see yours. This social element increases consistency. Don't want to be only one not posting. MyFitnessPal shows friends' food diaries. Social accountability for eating. Find ways to make tracking social. Increases effectiveness significantly. What to track for different resolutions. Fitness resolution. Track workouts completed. Duration. Type. How you feel. Weight weekly. Measurements monthly. Progress photos monthly. Energy and sleep quality, holistic tracking, not just scale, financial resolution, track income, expenses by category, savings rate, net worth, debt reduction. Multiple metrics provide complete picture. Productivity resolution. Track deep work hours, tasks completed, projects advanced, distractions resisted. Learning resolution, track study time, lessons completed, practice sessions, skills demonstrated. Relationship resolution, track quality time, meaningful conversations, acts of service, date nights. Whatever resolution, identify 3 to 5 key metrics. Track them consistently. Tools and apps. Physical wall calendar, habit tracker, printable journal. Digital streaks, productive habitica for habits. MyFitnessPal for food. Strava for exercise. Mint for finances. Notion for comprehensive tracking. Choose tools you'll actually use. Fancy unused tools accomplish nothing. Simple used tools create change. When data shows you're off track, first, celebrate that you know. Measurement caught problem early. Second, investigate without judgment. What's happening? Why? Third, adjust strategy. Different approach might work better. Fourth, implement adjustment. Fifth, track new approach. Sixth, review next week. Did adjustment help? Continuous improvement cycle. When data shows you're succeeding, celebrate properly. You're doing it. Acknowledge success. Document what's working. These strategies are gold. Share with accountability partner. Success shared amplifies. Consider raising bar slightly if appropriate, but mostly maintain what's working. Don't fix what isn't broken. Tracking keeps resolution alive, provides accountability, creates feedback, generates motivation, enables optimization. Resolutions without tracking fade, become vague memory. Tracking maintains clarity, urgency, progress. Make tracking non-negotiable part of resolution. Track it or lose it. Chapter 5. Staying on Track Resilience Protocols for Long-Term Success. Tiny habits built. Environment optimized. Progress tracked. Now handle inevitable challenges. Setbacks, obstacles, disruptions. These will come, guaranteed. Your response determines whether resolution survives. Let's build resilience. First truth. Setbacks are normal, not failure. Normal, expected part of process. Perfect execution doesn't exist. Life happens. Illness, travel, family emergency, work crisis, stress, unexpected challenges. Planning for setbacks isn't planning to fail. It's planning to succeed despite challenges. This mindset shift is critical. Resilience Protocol 1. Premortem planning. Before setback happens, anticipate it. Imagine 3 months from now. Resolution struggled. What happened? What obstacles appeared? Write them. Got sick. Disrupted workout routine. Had to travel for work. Eating habits fell apart. Family crisis. Everything stopped. Now plan response for each. If I get sick, I'll do gentle movement, 10-minute walks, keep habit alive even if modified. If I travel, I'll research hotel gym, pack resistance bands, maintain modified routine. If family crisis, I'll protect one anchor habit, morning routine. Everything else can pause. Planned responses prevent panic, enable quick recovery. Resilience Protocol 2. Distinguish slip from slide. Slip is single mistake, one missed workout, one unhealthy meal, one day without resolution behavior. Slip is normal, human, not failure. Slide is pattern, week of missed workouts, 3 days of bad eating, month without resolution behavior. Slide is problem. Never let slip become slide. Miss once. Get back on track immediately. Same day if possible. Next day absolutely. Don't think I already messed up. One miss doesn't mess up anything. It's one data point. Slips are part of process. Slides derail process. This distinction maintains resolution through imperfection. Resilience Protocol 3. Next action focus. After setback, don't dwell on what happened. Focus on next action. I missed morning workout. What's next action? Maybe evening workout. Maybe meal prep so nutrition stays on track. Maybe early bedtime so tomorrow's workout happens. Controllable next action. Always. Past is unchangeable. Next action is controllable. Backward focus creates shame. Forward focus creates recovery. I can't believe I missed workout. I'm so undisciplined. Why do I even try? Backward, shame, paralysis. Missed workout. Next action, lay out clothes for tomorrow. Set alarm earlier. Do it tomorrow. Forward, action, recovery. Practice next action focus. Resilience Protocol 4. Lower the bar temporarily. Major setback, illness, crisis, overwhelm. Lower expectations temporarily, not permanently, temporarily. Can't do full workout, do 5 minutes. Can't cook healthy meal, protein shake, something. Something is infinitely better than nothing. Maintains habit, maintains identity, prevents complete derailment. Temporary lowering is strategic, not giving up. It's bridge across challenge, keeps momentum at reduced level. Then raise bar when challenge passes. This flexibility prevents all or nothing quit. Can't do it fully so won't do it at all. Wrong, do it partially. Maintain thread. Resume fully when able. Resilience Protocol 5. Restart rituals. After slide, not slip, but slide, restart deliberately. Don't just resume half-heartedly. Create restart moment. Sunday works well. This week I'm back fully, I'm committed. Review why resolution matters, recommit, maybe write it, declaration. This restart ritual creates psychological fresh start, renewed energy, clean slate feeling. Without ritual, restart is vague, half-hearted, likely to fade again. With ritual, restart is declarative, ceremonial, powerful. Use restart rituals after significant slides. They work. Resilience Protocol 6. Leverage community during challenges. When struggling, reach out to accountability partner, to group, to coach. Don't isolate. I'm struggling with this. Any advice? Community helps. Others faced similar challenges, can offer strategies, perspective, encouragement, support. Community carries you when you can't carry yourself. Isolation during struggle is common. Embarrassment, shame. I should be able to handle this alone. Wrong mindset. Successful people leverage support, especially during challenges. Reach out, share struggle, get support. This significantly increases resolution survival. Resilience Protocol 7. Self-compassion, not self-criticism. You will mess up, miss days, make mistakes, disappoint yourself. Respond with compassion. I messed up, I'm human. What can I learn? Not I'm terrible, I always fail. Why bother trying? First, enables recovery. Second, prevents it. Talk to yourself like you'd talk to a struggling friend. Kind, understanding, encouraging. This isn't letting yourself off hook. It's maintaining emotional state that enables continued effort. Self-criticism doesn't motivate. It paralyses, creates shame. Shame prevents action. Self-compassion enables action. Be kind to yourself. Resilience Protocol 8. Identity Protection. Remember Tiny Habits chapter. Every action votes for identity. During setbacks, protect identity. I'm person committed to health currently dealing with illness. Not I'm unhealthy person who can't maintain habits. Setback is temporary situation, not permanent identity. This framing prevents giving up. Language matters. How you describe situation to yourself. Temporary challenge versus permanent failure. Identity-based versus behavior-based. I'm healthy person who missed workout versus I'm person who can't stick to anything. First, protects identity. Second, attacks it. Protect identity during setbacks. Resilience Protocol 9. Extract learning from setbacks. Every setback teaches something. Extract lesson. This setback happened because I didn't prepare for travel. Next time I'll pack resistance bands. Research hotel gym in advance. Learning, preparation prevents disruption. Turn setback into education. Into future resilience. Into wisdom. Setbacks that teach are valuable. Setbacks wasted teach nothing. Always extract learning. Write it down, literally. What I learned from this setback, then write it. This transforms obstacle into growth opportunity, failure into education. Resilience Protocol 10. The 72-hour rule. After setback, you have 72 hours to get back on track, not next week, not when you feel ready. 72 hours, maximum. This prevents slide from becoming permanent quit. Long enough for recovery from minor illness or acute stress. Short enough to prevent momentum loss. Use this rule strictly. Miss Monday workout. Must resume by Thursday. Miss Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is non-negotiable. This rule maintains resolution through setbacks, creates urgency to resume. Common setbacks and protocols. Illness, lower bar drastically. Gentle movement counts. Maintain identity through minimal action. Prioritize health. Resume fully after recovery. Travel, plan ahead. Research options. Pack equipment. Maintain morning routine as anchor. Modified execution beats no execution. Work crisis. Protect one keystone habit. Let others pause if necessary. One maintained habit prevents complete derailment, maintains identity. Family emergency, give yourself grace. Family first, but plan restart date. I'll restart Monday. Then actually restart. Motivation loss, act anyway. Action creates motivation, doesn't require it. Show up especially when unmotivated. The spiral versus ramp. After setback, two paths. Spiral down, miss workout, feel bad, eat poorly, feel worse. Miss another workout, spiral continues. Ramp up, miss workout. Do healthy lunch anyway, feel slightly better. Plan tomorrow's workout, sleep well, hit workout. Ramp up. Choose ramp. Always choose next action that leads upward. Building antifragility. Some things break under stress. Some withstand stress. Some grow stronger from stress. Antifragile. Build antifragile resolution. How? By planning for stress, learning from it, adjusting based on it. Each setback strengthens system, makes it more resilient, better prepared. This is antifragility. Your resolution becomes antifragile through intentional resilience building. Setbacks don't destroy it. They strengthen it. Through these protocols, through learning, through adjustment, advanced level but achievable. Deep why during challenges. This is when it matters most. Surface motivation fails here. Deep why sustains. Why does this resolution really matter? Connect to that. I'm getting healthy to be present for my kids, to have energy for life, to not have regrets. That why carries through setback. Shallow why doesn't. Connect to deep why during struggle. Resilience is getting up every time you fall, faster each time, with more wisdom. This is resolution success, not perfect execution. Resilient execution through setbacks, through challenges, overall trajectory upward because you keep getting up. This is what makes resolutions last. You've learned complete framework for resolutions that actually last. 5 systems that prevent February failure and create lasting change. Let's consolidate. Chapter 1. Why resolutions fail. Traditional resolutions fail through 8 predictable patterns. Ambition trap sets unrealistic expectations. Motivation myth relies on emotion that fades. Missing systems leave vague directions without roadmaps. All-or-nothing thinking turns single slips into permanent quits. No tracking means flying blind without feedback. These patterns explain your past failures and show exactly what to avoid. Chapter 2. Tiny habits. Start embarrassingly small to build consistency that compounds into transformation. 1 push-up beats 0. 1 page beats 0. 2 minutes beats 0. Tiny habits work because they require minimal motivation and build automaticity through repetition. The 2-minute rule makes starting easy. Scaling happens after establishment. Small daily consistency beats occasional heroic effort every time. Chapter 3. Environmental engineering. Environment shapes behavior more powerfully than willpower through visibility and friction design. Make good behaviors obvious and easy. Make bad behaviors invisible and difficult. Design physical, digital, and social environments to support resolution automatically. Small environmental changes create large behavioral changes. Stop fighting willpower battle. Let environment do the work. Chapter 4. Progress tracking. Simple daily tracking creates accountability, feedback, and motivation. Track behaviors daily and outcomes weekly. Use both quantitative metrics and qualitative experience. 80% consistency equals success. Review at multiple rhythms. Celebrate small wins frequently. Data enables intelligent adjustment and prevents blind repetition of what doesn't work. Chapter 5. Staying on track. Setbacks are normal opportunities for resilience building. Distinguish slips from slides. Focus on next action instead of past failure. Lower bar temporarily during challenges. Use restart rituals after slides. Leverage community support. Practice self-compassion. Protect identity during setbacks. Extract learning. The 72-hour rule prevents momentum loss. Here's what happens when you apply this framework. Week 1 establishes tiny habit through daily consistency. Month 1 proves you can maintain behavior even on hard days. Quarter 1 builds automaticity where habit happens without thought. 6 months creates identity shift where behavior becomes natural expression of who you are. 12 months produces lasting transformation that extends beyond original resolution. Your next action determines everything. Today, choose one resolution, just one. Make it tiny, embarrassingly tiny. Design environment to support it. Set up simple tracking. This week, execute tiny habit daily. Track it. Celebrate each completion. This month, maintain 80% consistency minimum. Review weekly. Adjust based on data. This quarter, let tiny habit become automatic while engineering environment further. By December, you won't be person who failed another resolution. You'll be person who built lasting change through strategic systems. Different body, different habits, different capabilities, different confidence, different identity. This transformation happens through these 5 systems applied consistently. You have complete framework, understanding of why resolutions fail, science of tiny habits that stick, environmental engineering that makes success easy, progress tracking that enables optimization, resilience protocols that handle setbacks, everything needed to make resolutions last past February, past June, through entire year, into permanent change. Stop repeating February failure. Stop relying on motivation that fades. Stop making same resolution different years. Apply the framework. Start tiny. Design environment. Track progress. Build resilience. Make this resolution actually last, not through hoping, through systematic application of behavioral science. February doesn't have to be graveyard of resolutions. It can be proof that you're different, that you've built something lasting, that this time is genuinely different, not through luck, through strategy, through systems, through frameworks you now possess. Your resolution lasts when you stop doing what doesn't work and start doing what does. Tiny habits, environmental design, progress tracking, resilience protocols, these work. Apply them. Your resolution survives, thrives, becomes permanent change. Make it last.